Bombardier Aerospace made the Bombardier Challenger 600, which is the first private jet in the CL600 series. It was designed in Canada. This is a heavy jet called the Challenger 600. It has a nice cabin and a long range that lets it fly for hours. One of a kind in business aviation, the Challenger 600 has changed the way insulation works by being specially made to have very low noise and vibration levels. The Challenger 600 has a lot of features that can make it useful in many areas. However, it is more like an airliner in terms of its technical specs than a private jet. Here is everything you need to know about the Bombardier Challenger 600 and how much it really costs to own one. One of the first business jets to have a supercritical wing was the Challenger 600. A family of business jets called the Challenger 600 is made by Bombardier. The Bombardier is more like the Boeing 737 than any other plane. The Challenger 600 has more features than any other plane in its class. It has a large, quiet, and comfortable cabin, and it can fly across the continental United States. History. The Bombardier Challenger 600 began as Bill Lear's Learstar 600 intercontinental tri-jet design. In 1976, Canadair bought the rights to the project. The CL600 had a rough time as it was being built, and later became the twin turbofan Challenger. The first flight of this plane happened 6 months after the prototype was built, in May 1978. A lot of expensive redesigns pushed back the schedule, and the Canadian government had to step in and save the day. When it came out in 1980, the Challenger 600 was heavier than planned because it had Lycoming ALF 502 power plants that were hard to maintain. Its IFR range of 2,600 miles was also shorter than the 3,900 miles that were planned in the original plan. Even so, it was the first business jet with real wide-body comfort for passengers. In November 1978, the Challenger 600 made its first flight, and in November 1980, it was given FAA approval. CL600 owners could get a pair of underfloor fuel tanks for free as an aftermarket upgrade to make the range longer. The next plane, the Challenger 601, had General Electric CF34 turbofans and better aerodynamics to give it the transoceanic range that was originally planned for the Challenger line. When the 601 series replaced the Challenger 600 in 1983, 85 Challenger 600s had already been sent around the world. Cabin. The Challenger 600's cabin is about 8.2 feet wide, 6.1 feet tall, and 28.4 feet long. Within this plane, there are usually between 9 and 12 passengers sitting in rows, along with 2 crew members. The CL600 can also be set up so that it can hold up to 19 people. Because it has an unusually wide body, the plane is very roomy inside. This makes it easy to move around and rest, since the plane has very low levels of noise and vibration. The Challenger 600's cabin was influenced by Learjet designs. Bill Lear, the founder of Learjet, got ideas for the CL600 from his Learstar 600. He wanted the cabin to be roomy so that passengers could be comfortable for long transcontinental flights. The Challenger 600's 8-foot 2-inch fuselage cross-section makes the inside very roomy. This design comes from Lear's. This plane has a luggage capacity of about 15 pieces. The Challenger 600's cabin is usually split into 3 sections: a galley in the front, 2 seating areas with a 4-chair club section, either a conference grouping area or divans, and a bathroom at the back. This is how most executive aircraft are set up. On the way to your destination, you can sleep on the divans while the chairs fully recline and can be turned around. The Honeywell Ovation Select Cabin Management System is built into the Bombardier Challenger 600's cabin. This makes it more comfortable for passengers and more productive on board. On the forward port side of the fuselage of the plane, there is a large air stair door. The early or first idea for the inside of this plane includes niceties like phones, lighting controls, and stereo systems. Also added were 2 sets of wardrobes, one in front and one behind, and foldable tables that were attached to the walls of the cabin to hold carry-on bags and other small items. Before we get into the cockpit, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more amazing videos in the world of luxury. Cockpit. The Challenger 600 was released into the business aviation market before EFIS became common. Because of this, the CL600 has panels with analog electromechanical APIs and ASIs. The Sperry SPZ 600 analog flight guidance system takes up most of the cockpit's control panel. It has a Primus 400 weather radar, an analog air data computer, an SPZ 650 autopilot, and Collins ProLine 1Com radios. People usually put in the Global Navigation GNS 500 Omega Nav system, dual Collins HF, and HF transceiver options. Notes and details. The Bombardier Challenger 600 is a business jet with 2 engines, each powered by an Avco Lycoming 502L engine. They were changed so that the low-pressure compressor had supercharger stages added to it. This gave them more than 7,500 pounds of thrust at takeoff. The Challenger 600 can take off from 7,350 feet above sea level, or 5,700 feet above sea level, when the temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. It can fly straight across the United States, except when there are strong headwinds. The plane can fly as high as 40,000 feet, has a normal cruise speed of 458 knots, 527 miles per hour, and can go as far as 2,820 nautical miles, 3,246 miles. At its long-range cruise speed, it uses 1,710 pounds of fuel per hour. At its top speed, it uses 1,910 pounds per hour. About 262 gallons of fuel are used every hour on average. This plane is 64 feet 4 inches wide at the wings, 20 feet 8 inches tall, and 68 feet 5 inches long. Its range is 4,000 nautical miles. Different kinds. Several changes have been made to the Bombardier Challenger 600 over the years. The Challenger 601, 604, 605, and 650 are just a few of the different models in its family series. Some of these versions got more fuel capacity and a new undercarriage that made them lighter to take off and land. The CL 605 and 650 have better cabins and electronics than the CL 604, but their performance numbers are about the same. The newest plane in the family is the Challenger 650. It has a redesigned cabin, a Rockwell Collins ProLine 21 advanced avionics suite that is a lot like the Challenger 350, and a 5% boost in its takeoff thrust. It is thought that this version will cost around $32.4 million. The average price for a used Bombardier Challenger 600 is $648,200, but this can change based on a number of factors. The Challenger 600 has the same features as an airliner, but doesn't cost as much. It has more cabin space than any other jet in its class, and it still uses fuel efficiently. Overall, it's a private jet with all the same options you'd find on a commercial flight. The Bombardier Challenger 600 is not as common as its more recent models, the CL 601, CL 604, and especially the CL 605 and CL 650. This is because it was made in its first year and is the first of its kind. Enjoyed this one and would like to see more? Click on this video for another journey through the real cost of owning a Dassault Falcon 8X. See you there in a second.